with another episode of Booze Your Daddy, the podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Alan Snyder, here with my boy, driving a Fiat. Fix it again, Tony. It's Zach Elias. What up, Unk?
You never heard that as a thing? Fix it again, Tony?
Died laughing. And I've repeated it to several people. They're like, yeah, that's a thing. I said, I just know the
thing.
Ford found on the road dead. I died laughing.
No, fix it again, Tony. It's the Tony that gets it.
Booze Your Daddy, the podcast. Tuesdays we do it live. Saturdays we post it later. Got a whole gaggle of episodes. If this is your first time, if this is your last time, we welcome you. Share the episode. Leave a comment. And remember, the next time you see a console Yeti, tell them, don't get up in arms. Listen to Booze Your Daddy, because we like when people love us, but we love when people hate us.
You see a consigliere, they tell him to do this. Maybe we get good mafia word of mouth.
I thought that was also a little homage to Robert Duvall, but maybe you didn't pick up on that, Tom Hagen.
I didn't. I quoted him the day before he died, too. After I smoked Zoe in skiing, I quoted him from Kicking and Screaming. What is the rule? The rule is you shall never beat the old man at anything.
Got a great episode planned for tonight. Before we get into it, Zach, why don't you tell everybody what you are drinking?
From 6 Point, I am drinking the Piff.
Piff.
It's 8.6%. Ugh. And it's a hazy dipper. I'm waiting for you to say diaper because I know it'll make you crazy.
Diaper kid.
Like Dua Lipa. E2.
Georgia on my mind. Monday night brewing Dr. Wobot. Berry, lemon, sour, 5%, 12 fluid ounces.
It's going to be bad, but at least you got 5%.
At least you're cracking.
They go up from here. There's like a 9% in the fridge somewhere.
Here's to you. I usually start talking and then you rate the beer. So I was like,
It's terrible.
Meanwhile, this past weekend, I was at a baby naming where my cousin's husband is from Massachusetts. Sure enough, I end up in a conversation with two little kids, and they're going on about nothing. And finally, I say, well, where are you from? Oh, we're from Glassbury. I said, I'm really sorry. Where? They go, it's just north of Worcester. I go,
$1.25.
I said, Tom Brady. That's all I can say back to them. They're little kids.
You didn't say $1.25?
$1.25 Bishop. They wouldn't have got it. These kids were so little.
The nighttime is the right time, makes us laugh. Julie, that was Nazi propaganda.
Look, I also was a little bit of timeout for other reasons, so I was taking it easy.
Go on.
Well, before we get to it, Zach, is there anything you want to wish me for today? Anything to me and my family?
Your mom's birthday?
My mom's birthday is a week before mine to the day. I was her
when that is. So it's pretty good. Something to you and your family. Happy Snyder's Day.
The Oriental.
Oh, happy Chinese New Year. I thought you meant your family. That's her family.
It's my son is a quarter. Mao.
So he's a quarter horse. A quarter horse. That's a thing.
A quarter horse? What are we doing? Eating it?
Maybe. No, a quarter horse is like a running horse. What this is, but
how did you celebrate Chinese New Year today?
Fucking fireworks and a rub and tug. How'd you celebrate?
Have you seen that they don't do fireworks now, but they do robot stuff? Then? I don't know. I heard about it. I haven't had a chance to look, but they're now doing robot celebrations. Apparently, it's phenomenal.
Wobot?
Wobots.
Oh, wobots.
How'd
you celebrate?
Dr. Wobot. We had duck and dim sum that I made for my roommate.
Oh, there you go. What should make you?
Made me clean up his vomit because he vomited everywhere.
My kid's vomiting too tonight. Zoe's not feeling well.
Yeah, it was weird because it was all French fries. It actually was a pretty easy cleanup because it was mashed potatoes on the floor, where normally if he had anything else, it just would have been red hot dogs everywhere. But it basically, he ate French fries and he puked mashed potatoes.
Pretty good.
So anyways, call this one an homage. Let's count it down. Episode 3, 2, 1.
Free dump of peach. What?
Did you ever play Mad Gab back in the day?
Like Mad Libs?
No, Mad Gab. The one where it was... You never played Mad Gab? Essentially, that's what the name of this episode... It's where it was a box of stuff, and stuff is written out phonetically, but it's slightly off. So you're going like, I went to the store. And the people who know what the word is, they're just sitting there giggling. They're like, I don't know what you're saying. So you hold it up. You have no idea what I'm talking about?
No.
it was pre Cards Against Humanity, where you hold up a card and everybody is reading it, and you're just free dump of peach, free dump of peach, free. And if you know what the answer is, you're just giggling because the people are saying the answer over and over and over.
Freedom of speech, is that what we're...
Episode 321, freedom of speech. But I thought 3 dump of speech. I want to tell you about my weekend.
Go on.
We're heading down to Maryland Friday. I post little clips for anybody that's listening to this.
You're gutless, by the way, for not putting a tree in your yard. You could have carved my name into it. We could have called this thing a show.
I post pictures, I post videos of the podcast, do whatever. And of course, you and I were not always on our best behavior on the show. You've heard the edited versions where I try to get rid of some of the bad stuff. And when I make clips, believe me, I've started to figure out the algorithm where if I just say cock balls, tits, like it just nothing happens. The amount of times I post a video, it gets 0.
No, but when you say Chick-fil-A cock balls, tits, then it's all big.
Oh, easy on that one, because when I posted in the Olive Garden video that we talked about last week, I got in trouble on TikTok because it said, this is paid content. You need to disclose your... I'm like, disclose? I wish they're paying me anything.
We're paid in breadsticks.
Right. So I had 2 dings on that, but like Crotchgate.
2 dings, no weight.
I saw him and gave him credit. He's still good. It really is funny. So when it comes to like Crotchgate, I posted on YouTube, 0, like no traction, nothing, because you mentioned too much. Anything, Bobert, gnome that we ever say, nothing. Okay, it happens. So I try to be somewhat censored. I post something.
What moves the needle?
What moves the needle? I don't know, because sometimes it's McDonald's, other times it's not. I don't know. I haven't figured it out, but I wake up on Friday morning and I'm going through the TikTok and the Twitter and the Facebook. And then I open Instagram and the whole thing is white and it says, you've been suspended.
Ooh.
And I'm like, whoa. And you know what? Honestly, it felt like I got caught looking at something. I quickly closed it out. I don't know. I'm in my room by myself. I then kind of opened it again and read it and said, child nudity, kidnapping, harassment. I'm not going like, what in the hell? You have the right to appeal. So I hit appeal naturally, because this is not the first time I've had to appeal anything for any of our videos. Most of the time they're like, yeah, you did, it's fine. It's just an AI type of thing. I then go onto Facebook. Your account has been suspended. And now I'm getting a little worried because I don't think I was hacked. And the only thing in my mind is our video of the Savannah Guthrie conversation we had last week. And meanwhile, the video is popping off on YouTube and TikTok. So it's like...
Meanwhile, she didn't do it. I'm balls deep into this whole thing. I've got no clue. I've got no suspect. I'm not helpful at all.
Well, we're not going to talk about it because I lost my appeal 12 hours later. My Instagram and my thefacebook.com from 2004 no longer exists, Zach.
They fucked you?
I was beside myself for a little bit, just immediately going through it's kind of embarrassing. I don't know if somebody hacked me and did something, which I truthfully think it was just what we said about the case. And then I since have showed the video to anybody and they're like, what's the problem? You didn't even say anything, but it sounded like we were teaching people how to kidnap because of the jacket conversation.
Yeah. Hornets. It's gotta be Hornets.
I did go through, the stages of grief where it's like denial and
you'll never win.
It's gone. It's all gone. I've emailed. I've downloaded the information, which I just crucially just want my pictures back. And all I've gotten was, here are the people you're friends with. Here are the people you've blocked. Here was your email address. I'm like, who gives a shit about any of this? It's like I never existed, Zach. It's kind of crazy.
We should have been so lucky.
But I did go through the anger of freedom of speech. What did I really say? But they do have the right on social media. I'm now I'm only posting things on OnlyFans. I'm not even dealing with any of this anymore.
So you're on the what is it? Simply Red. What's Trump's thing called? Truth Social. You can put your fucking one on that.
I've had Truth Social for a very long time. Yeah, why not? I like reading all the sides. I have Bluesky. I have X. I have all. It doesn't.
Bluesky.
Yeah, I didn't make that up. But you get. Bluesky is, by the way, X-rated. Bluesky is not for the weak. I thought that was liberals being liberals. It is people being like, here's some feet. Pick any 3 adjectives on the
There's
hub.
many dicks on Blue Sky as there are on Twitter. Twitter is full of dicks, right?
Are we talking about metaphorical or literal?
Both.
Bluesky is porn. It's just all porn.
Really?
It's all porn that you can click and then join my OF. Yeah.
Huh.
So I haven't gotten around to telling everybody, and even those who I wanted to watch tonight. I had to remake a new Facebook basically, and I had to convince Ron Katz that I am not the hacker. I am the act. He made me go through 3 questions.
Answer me these questions 3. Did you ask him for money?
No, it was adorable. I'm like, how do you know that I'm not the AI answering this? He's like, I don't know. I said, well, I think Zach's an idiot, but AI would know that. He's like, okay, I know it's the real you
So
now.
that was it? So some flippant comment?
Oh man, I have to be honest, and I think one of my biggest insecurities is people talking ill about me behind my back. I know that there are people that are going to have a field day with this, and I mean, my sister was loving it. My sister and new Ron were like, "Hey, can I share this article on Facebook?" Oh wait, sorry, you
didn't throw a tree in your yard. You're the Pishadoo.
You can
now it's on
that. So, if you hadn't noticed, I haven't blocked you. I haven't been talking to you. I didn't know how to break the news. Truthfully, I thought you'd be a little more into this, but
I hadn't noticed. Should I have noticed?
No, but it's
you know what really sucks? You now know who nobody's birthday.
And luckily, there was one today. The big white buck, big white doe. Her birthday was today, and it was already in my phone. I sent her a cake emoji. I've gotten 0 response.
The fuck her? Ratner?
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, I know her parents. I mean, they're the worst.
That's what I call her too.
What, Ratner?
I have her in my phone as Ratner because that's what I know her as.
Either Ratner.
Feeling quirky? Let's get jerky.
So I saw a Facebook article.
All I know is I plan on being a lot better moving forward.
About what? Life?
Whatever we talk about, dude. This was a rude awakening for me of like, I better not lose my job.
Oh, yeah, there's that. This one bothered me. Augusta National, my home away from home, denies Gary Player a request to play floorball with his grandsons. He said, I accept it with sadness. You know why they can't play? They never won a jacket.
Oh,
he has 3, but you have to be a member or a winner, and they're neither. Get out.
I thought you can bring a guest.
Nope. If you're a member, maybe.
Oh.
You're not bringing 3, by the way. You're not bringing 3 grandkids. He can play all the rounds, unlimited golf. They can't set foot on the grounds. Good. Who are we without our principles? Fantastic.
So that's your pluribus. That's your, as soon as the world explodes, you're just going to Augusta. I think we talked about this.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know about pluribus, but it's zombie land. When Bill Murray, I just played 9 holes at Riviera. Walked right on. So good. New York City rats have a secret nightlife and a language humans can't hear.
No.
These things fucking communicate with each other. That's not the scariest thing you've ever seen.
How do we know this? How do you interpret any of this?
Glad you asked. A study was done at some fucking college.
University of Massachusetts. I got it.
Yeah, they don't have that kind of money. Yeah, but it's Mactavius Peterson, the research. So Mactavius Peterson, Bankanov, and Ahmad El Handy, who did this behavior study, and they found out that rats have different squeaks and different things that means different stuff. They have a language.
You're saying you believe an article from a Dr. Handy? What about Dr. Flippin' Grip?
I went to her today for Chinese New Year.
Oh,
full circle. That's all going on with her. This was just the worst.
Wouldn't be full slanty? No?
Oh, my God. You're going to get banned from Blue Sky now.
I don't care anymore.
Red Tube or whatever Trump's thing is, he doesn't care.
Trump Social, Truth Social, sorry.
Him too. Table for One, you can now, this is the worst story of the year. You can now take your AI chatbot on an actual date at the world's first companion cafe in Hell's Kitchen. This is in New York. You can have a date with your phone. How fucking sad are you? But I guarantee you could clean up in there. If you go in there, it is a bunch of sad, lonely women in their phone.
All day. It's just Cooperstown, absolutely.
Yeah. Even I could go 8 for 8. 6 for 10.
How is this any different than me going out to lunch and just playing around my phone while I'm waiting for anything to happen?
Because you have to have your AI thing open. Like, aren't we having a good time? I think the veal parmesan's good tonight. Which means that restaurants, in theory, can hack it. So here it is. She is with a drink and her phone, and she doesn't look thrilled about it. Like, the whole thing is ridiculous.
I don't know. I think you clicking on this is what happened.
Well, I mean, I'm not taking it to a restaurant with me. So this is what needs to be combined because that place is just ridiculous. But a violent passenger goes on a kiosk smashing rampage at an airport. They need to get this guy into the AI cafe and then let him just tear through it because he goes berserk. He flips out an airport kiosk and just beats he takes one of the stanchions that has that makes you the mouse maze to get you, and just starts wailing on the thing.
How did these people make it through security sane?
He didn't get through security because he didn't get to test the ticket, the kiosk.
Okay.
Yeah. A company asks a veteran employee to train a 25-year-old that was promoted over her, and she refused. The audacity is stunning. Good for her.
Oh, yeah. No, you know how I feel. It's always the person younger than you gets promoted or less experience. It's Jim Schwartz on the Browns. He was. She looks like Miss Piggy. But
that's why she didn't get promoted.
Jim Schwartz on the Browns. He's the defensive coordinator with head coach experience. And they hire lame duck Todd Monken. He quit. He went. He didn't even say anything. He went and cleaned out his locker. That's what you do.
So now this story is terrible, but it is a case of judge a book by its cover. Babysitter found guilty of murdering a baby who had a fatal head injury, but the guy said it was the kid's fault because the kid was spazzing out.
Mm-mm.
I mean, when you get what the hell's with this ad?
You could just tell me.
No. There's no way I could tell you. I have to show you. When that is your babysitter, you know what you're getting.
Is that not the kid from Landman? Is it not? Just put a mustache on him and separate those two front teeth a little bit.
It's not the kid from Landman.
Tell me it's not.
Well, what are you thinking when that's your go-to? Jake Paul's fiance could net $1 million for flaunting her bra during the Olympics.
Yeah, I saw this. The sports bra.
Luda? What's her name? Luda.
I have no idea. She just unzipped because that's what they do.
And the people are bananas. Luda let her down. Made everyone go absolutely crazy because she showed middle chichi, barely. Where are they? There they are.
Zach, you know what the problem with this story is? She is a 11, dude. She's just
Brandy Chastain did this and got nothing. If I did this, I get arrested.
Facts.
If I whip it out as an ad for MeUndies, they don't give me anything.
My MeUndies, which are 9 years old, are all falling apart.
Once one thread goes, the whole thing goes tits up.
Yeah, I really thought that MeUndies were going to be the life. I slowly, it's like every other week, I just lift it. I'm like, oh wow, that is not.
Well,
good.
I last time I bought them was with the mystery pack. That was good.
Yeah. So with Logan Paul also being in the news with his Pokemon card, did you hear about this?
No.
He sold the world's most expensive Pokemon card today. That he
today.
Got today, $16.5 million for this card. One of 38 collector edition something. I thought to myself, I was like, wow, good for him for flipping something for that much profit. He spent $5 million to buy the card. I was like, that's not great. Yeah, he spent a lot of money. He's lucky that worked out. I mean, he's more money.
Yeah, he got lucky on that one. What else we got here? So a Bay Area woman, 42 years old, blew a, quote, fortune on a Marry Me billboards along the 101 highway and finally got a date. It cost her a fucking fortune. I mean, what's wrong with her? Why can't she just go into a bar? 8 out of 10. So it's Cooperstown.
You don't know what she sounds like. She might have a really bad voice.
She's not Allison.
No, but they talk like this.
You would. She's an Italian.
Fix it again, Tina.
Exactly. Fix it again, Lisa Catalano. No? Did they got a billboard saying marry me for a date? That's insane.
I guess you just never online dated and saw a picture and then you get there and you're like, oh, check please.
That's her in front of the billboard. That's today.
I get that, but it's the people are different. And if she spent a lot of money, that's a professional picture. You never know what she looks, sounds, smells like.
Smells?
Oh,
you think she smells bad?
I don't know. You have no idea what's going on.
All right. Weekend Lover is the saddest TikTok trend yet, as young women debase themselves to a Prince song because they're just weekend lovers. And that's a whole thing. So, where on TikTok do I find this? Like girls willing to just strip you on a weekend and not expect to get called on on Monday.
You know what the saddest part about not having Facebook is? Now that I'm back on, the algorithm doesn't know me. Your algorithm has you down pat, Zach. You are
Yeah.
getting all desperate women stuff right now. That's all you're talking about.
Airplane meltdowns.
When you haven't mentioned airplane yet, but when you listen back,
He didn't make it on the plane. He flipped out of the kiosk and he couldn't even get his ticket.
you're gonna listen back. You're like, God, all I'm doing is just wishing that I had anything other than my wife.
Okay, I've got a lot more than my wife because this could be me and my wife one day. Couple arrested for getting into heated pickleball fight with 20 people. They went out of their goddamn minds. They lost their shit in the pickleball court.
I haven't been around enough of it. I'm going to see Neuron tomorrow, the next day. I want to hear about a good Johnny Mac story on a pickleball court.
They're all crazy, and it's a big deal, pickleball. Arrested for getting into a rumble. A real brouhaha.
People are stupid.
People are stupid.
A Donnybrook?
Yeah, a Donnybrook, exactly. Drug dealer inspired a home alone rigged home with tripwires and pipe bombs. Home Alone inspired. This site sucks because you can't get the picture. There it is. That guy.
Just take a screenshot, dude.
No, not too much work. Look at all those pipe bombs he's got. He's inspired by Kevin McAllister.
You've never thought of this, what you would do to set up anything or anybody? I spend a lot of time at night thinking, and you are gonna get there with me in a second. When What You're Watching, I think a lot about what I would do to my neighbors.
Okay, and finally, because I know someone who is in the Lego concealment business, your sister, Kentucky woman arrested after drugs concealed in Lego pieces at airport. Bingo! You've got all my glory holes there. Drugs, Legos, airport, some chick who looks like that. It's all there.
That's a guy.
A scowl on the
oh my God, that looks like Tim Robbins. It looks like Tim Robbins wearing some makeup. Oh my God, maybe a little. He could also a little Rosie S.
Yeah. So there's that. Arrested after concealing. Yeah.
We made Carson. We made Carson watch Anchorman this past weekend. It doesn't hold up. There's a Tim Robbins scene.
Funny as fuck.
Nah, it doesn't hold up, man.
No?
Last time you saw it,
it's not funny.
Sit down with Zoe.
She was hiding OxyContin in Legos. He didn't like the fight scene.
Yes, with the pipe.
There you go. Yeah, he didn't like the cologne scene.
A lot of stuff I was giggling at. He had nothing. I was like, it's not that funny. It's a lot of weird. It's a lot of weird.
If it was you and I and him in a room, we would cackle like a Caddyshack. It was a bad crew he was with. Who else was in the room? Your sister?
No, she was out watching Rent.
I don't know what that means, but sure. The Broadway show, Baltimore edition. You haven't seen it until you've seen it in Kickersville, where the fuck she lives, Rikersville.
Ricerstown.
That was close.
She went. They're doing a touring production where everybody stands up on stage like it's a table read, and they do the play and they sing, but there's no set. There's no acting. You just stand and kind of read your lines.
It's immersive. She's in Rent.
No,
like Tony and Tina's wedding.
No, you sit and you watch.
That sounds horrible.
Segue to, hey Zach, what you watching?
So I'm the sames of shrinking and industry. We started Landman.
Same. Where are you?
2 episodes deep. Oh my God, the lawyer.
Oh my God, the lawyer. Yeah, I told you, right? Oh.
I mean, it might as well be. It's her and Kobayashi from what's it called? The Usual Suspects, are the greatest lawyers of all time. The little Japanese guy. She is an 11. Now, you're wrong, by the way. The daughter, who's 28, is not too young. She's a smoke show. And I like the guy who lives at the window who can't take it. The old guy.
The old guy.
This show has nothing to do with land. I sort of just want his job to just whatever. Just whatever the day throws at you. The frat house that the 80-year-old frat house where these guys all live looks fantastically fun. The day-to-day, which they claim to be stressful, is so much more fun than my job. I want to be a landman.
Well, keep watching.
Yeah. And we're through 2 seasons of Stranger Things. Yeah.
Okay.
Zoe's into it.
I don't care. Stranger Things is stupid. So you're up to date on shrinking?
Yes, I think, yeah.
Jeff Daniels now? Seriously?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
just playing the hits.
Even go. You almost can just start guessing. I mean, Jesse Jackson won't be in the next episode, but
Yeah, they're just throwing it out there. Just middle-aged actors or old actors, 65 and up. Either Robert Duvall.
my roommate.
What else should I be watching? I'm balls deep into the Winter Olympics and also the Voldemort case because we can't say her name.
Oh, I was like, wait, there's a new Harry Potter?
No, the Voldemort case. I'm not getting kicked off of the Facebook.
My roommate just finished working on a show that came out on HBO. She says she didn't have the best time making it. Okay, what is it about? Well, she played the trailer for me the other day. It is a 6 30-minute episodes of neighbors fighting over random bullshit. It's not true crime, but it's documentary half hour. If this show was 31 minutes, I would not be able to sell it to you.
Like Eisenberg and Katz fighting over a Christmas tree for somebody else, that sort of thing.
I didn't put that together, but if we can get them on the next season, the first episode is, two, toothless families out in the middle of nowhere that are arguing over landmen, where each of them have 400 acres, but there's a fence that goes through somebody's yard, and like they're both Dungeons and Dragons players, but they refuse to play with each other. There's nobody within 400 miles.
They should be the best friends in the world. It's amazing.
That's one of the stories. The other one is about beach private property, which in theory, when you own beachfront property, that land is yours. Well, the sidewalk that spills out onto it, that 4 by 100-foot space is public property, and there's people that go on that, and it's just the cops are being called every day. Zach, watching these people go at it, and the whole time Julia's like, I can turn it off. I'm like, no, I want to see what happens.
It's that good. What's it called?
It's called Neighbors, and it's you turn on HBO Max and it's the front cover, and she could not believe it. It's a car crash. You're not watching Prestige.
The whole thing is dropped already?
No, just the first episode. It's 30 minutes is the only sell. Now, this is done by Robert Redford's grandson, so it's a little artsy fartsy, which I'm like, just keep a little. I want more yelling. I don't need more. But
yeah.
They go to court. There's mediation. The mediator looks like he needs to go to court. I got through the episode and didn't look at my phone once. That's all I'll say. But it's if you watch NASCAR for the racing, this is not the show for you.
You watch for the crashes?
It's a car crash. You're watching neighbors act like fucking idiots because people are assholes, but then when the camera turns on, it's kerosene on a fire.
I got into my upstairs neighbors. I would have killed for a camera. I had a Zoom call where I performed pretty well.
Go on.
Oh, they were being loud. And the husband was okay. The wife was a total bitch. She wouldn't even give her cell phone out for us to text if they're being too loud. So the husband has to text Jenna and I. She was a total cunt. Total rushki tushki bushki nushki.
Sushi dushki?
Nushki dushki. She's Russian. He's Italian. He was a nice enough guy. The kids are bananas. These little angels, they do nothing all day. It's goddamn WrestleMania 3 up there. It's a fucking zoo. I have been Mr. Heckelsing them with an umbrella, but I don't want to use a broom because we skim coated our ceiling, so I don't want to bang our ceiling. So I had to use a soft handled umbrella. Apparently, when I did it before Halloween one day, I scared the shit out of the little one. I thought there was a ghost in the house. Good. Fuck him. Every October 30th, I am gonna be just banana. Get the belt. Get the umbrella. I'm gonna. What are you doing on October 30th?
You driving to Maryland or
wow. I'm doing that December 23rd.
December 26th, Boxing Day. Zach, what about your neighbor with the thing? Where does he live relation to these people?
He lives 4 floors up.
Oh, I thought if he was next to them, we could have had a real good time.
No, they would have been. Yeah, he's got a little twitch going on.
You think?
Yeah, he's not good.
Pishadoo of the week. I got 9 candidates. I think you're going to like some of them. First candidate. Well, I went home, saw the family for extended weekend. So let's go through 2 real good ones. This is 1 and 2. Now, I've mentioned my cousin, Jennifer. Her son, Jake, applied to all these schools, and he's gotten into all of them. The one with the Tulane gift bag, and they're going to visit some of the schools. They just went to Indiana this past weekend. A bunch of rah-rah good school football schools. Penn State, I think Clemson, South Carolina. So he's
a J?
Half.
Yeah, Jews don't go to Clemson.
So he's knocking all of them out of the park. You know, all these applications, 10, 13, whatever he did. We've talked about this, right? We're sitting around and Aunt Marlene out of nowhere goes, I think he should have applied to Harvard. I think he would have gotten in.
She would have gotten in too.
Now, I wasn't there when she first said this, but Julia, have you ever heard something so egregious that you just don't have words? Like, you and I are verbose, and Julia, not so much, but I wasn't there. I come over to the table. The conversation has long passed, and she says, Alan, you're not going to believe what your aunt said. And so she tells me, I almost smacked my aunt in the face to be like, are you a stupid person? Zach, Harvard? Because he got into Tulane and got offered money in Alabama? Roll Tide.
It's a little different, Harvard.
Harvard? I didn't have words.
How much does it cost to apply?
Oh, like low 3 digits. It's not that bad.
Why don't you apply for him?
It's way too late for that.
No.
But can number 2. So my father, to be fair, he did not need to go to college, but he did go get an associate's to become a real estate whatever. I don't know.
You have a degree. No, 20 hours.
You got a 4-year degree. Wait, you have 2 degrees? Are you AAPS?
No, I've got a 20-hour real estate license to be able to do whatever the fuck I do.
All right. Well, as we are talking about colleges and the next day and how much it's going to cost and the traveling, we're sitting at a breakfast, and my father, as clear as day, goes, how many years is college anyway? And like, now, I often say when I end up in therapy and they say, what's going on? And then I'm going to tell them about the time.
The recap is too long in therapy.
But I'm telling you that, like, the time my father had a picture of Oscar the Grouch and asked me, is that Elmo? That's Exhibit A. Exhibit B is my father asking how many years college is.
Exhibit C is your father asked, he got monkeys at his barber. I mean, it goes all the way back.
But he had monkeys at his barber.
He also, I mean, yeah, but that's not a good start.
I could not get over that question. And I didn't go off, but I was just like, seriously, Dad, come on. That's just one of those. Again, one day he's going to end up with dementia, and they're going to say, when did it start? And I was like, well.
How much time you got?
Couldn't believe that. Last story from the weekend. This has nothing to do with my family, but one of my patients gave me a very low denominational gift card to Dunkin'. I don't go that often, so I took my nephews to pick them up something. It was $20. I walk in, I got $26 worth of food. They said, you owe $6. I swipe my credit card. The guy swipes the gift card. He then hands me the empty gift card back. And we just have this exchange where I look at the card and I go, I'm all set, buddy. Like, it has $0 on it. Have you ever had somebody try to give you a gift card back that's no? Do I want the souvenir?
I don't think I've ever used a gift card.
You what?
I've never used gift cards. If I do, it's online. I'll use the back of it. I just throw the thing.
Exactly. But to go give it
if
somewhere.
He gave it back to me, I would say, what is your end game?
Well, that's what he had it in the air, and I didn't even flinch. I just looked down and looked up at him. I said, I'm all set. I knew there was $0 on it.
Are they reusable? Are they refillable?
I don't know, but am I going to take a zero? There's no fee for it. So even if it is refillable, I'll just, the next time I need to buy one, which is never, I'll just go do that. Why would I?
You're why that plastic sea exists.
Okay, and the straws are killing the sea turtles. Ooh.
Yeah, fuck them. You can't even touch them anymore.
Bigger news. I heard last week that in Chicago, they're down to the semifinals. They have a annual, 4th time, snow plow blower competition naming to figure out, like, they're doing like naming the snow plows in Chicago. It's the 4th year they've been doing it, right?
They got to get those guys to pod your father's driveway to go show them what's what. Mr. Maryland.
There's a slight update to that story. They snowplowed my mom's car out. My father's car still stuck in the driveway.
Amazing.
They only did like the end so one car could get out.
What's she driving?
I think she also has an Accord, maybe a Civic.
You got her the crappy one?
So I immediately reach out.
Does he think you're bougie because you're driving an Integra?
No, his car's nicer, he says.
It's an insane thing to say.
Oh, do you know college is 4 years?
Like,
what are you kicking? Stop kicking. We're almost through this.
An itch on my foot. Calm down. It was itchy.
I send this out to Chicago Seth, who comes back with a couple really bad ones. And then he goes, well, you could just name it Pete Snow Armstrong. I was like, oh, that's pretty good for a snowplow.
Don't like it.
Because it's Seth, or because you didn't think of it?
Because it's Pete Crow Armstrong who's the next Met. All of the above.
Okay.
And fuck that guy. And his mom, too.
Just floated. Or is that Rookie of the Year?
Same.
All right.
A movie.
No jokes about Mox. He's gone. James Vanderbeek, sad story, family, whatever. Did you see Alfonso Carlton, what's his face, posted a picture online where he's basically snuggling with them? But the weird part about it is he's laying there. Somebody's taking that picture. I find that very, very strange.
Oh, the cameraman's the weird one, huh?
It's just staged, and it bothers me because clearly it was just set up. I don't know. I don't think I'm doing the story justice.
No, I don't like this.
There's no reason to pose for this picture and then post that. Listen, I feel sad for James Vanderbeek, and I'm happy that the two of them from the 90s aughts have a friendship. I don't get why you would take the James, I know you're dying. Just post for this picture real quick so we'll get some clout a little bit.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I didn't like that either. All right. Well, when I did have Facebook access, somehow I get suggested a live podcast that had 12 people watching it live at the time, which is a lot more than we ever have. It was a HVAC podcast. I click it. I listen to 20 seconds. What the fuck? Even if you work with HVAC, why in the world are you listening and talking about this?
I don't know. It's taking your work home with you.
Okay.
Oh, I'm listening to the rewatchables and why am I listening to stuff that I've already seen? You could always. Yeah.
They give a different spin to it. They talk about it. I'm talking about people that are just talking about HVACs. It sounded.
Was it funny?
No, it was
dry. Did they sex it up at all?
Zach, again, 30 seconds later, I was like, "What am I doing? I don't care." But now they're not recommending me because I'm a different Alan Snyder all these days. Elements, Canada number 7. Did you hear that the Canadian men's national team, maybe this will help you in your bet, they will not be staying in the Olympic Village. They are going to stay in their 4-star hotels. 4-star hotels.
Don't like it.
Why?
Because they should be, well, I guess they're laying pipe in the hotel too, but they could be getting speed skaters. They could be getting all kinds of, when's the last time you landed a bobsledder? That's a hell of a takedown.
Would that be your hierarchy, bobsled first?
No, the Dutch speed skaters are smoke shows with the Swedish skaters. But in terms of randomness, I want to bang a biathlete.
Well, I think those are the Austrians. They're biathletes.
Oh,
Silver, you've been following the Obama alien story at all?
Yeah.
Okay. He's the president. He knows way more. Mm-hmm. He was the president. He knows way more than anybody realistically. I mean, than what, 5 people that still have a memory that are alive right now? Maybe less than that.
A couple ufologists to give him a run.
He can't make jokes about this oh, there's aliens. I don't know if I've ever seen them.
Oh, he's seen them.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
But then he doubled back and said, oh, I was just hypothesizing that the galaxy is so vast and big. And
he's seen them.
Anybody that believes 1% of there being that there are aliens, this confirms that somebody who has the international secrets says, "Oh yeah, there's aliens." I don't know. I didn't have an area. What was that area? What was that thing called? Couldn't remember the name for Area 51.
Benyama's an alien. Look at that guy.
Okay, Ben.
He's met him.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's met the aliens.
Number 1 story. I didn't read the whole thing. It goes back and forth, but basically, girls now in New York are asking people who their celebrity crushes are, and based on their answer, they're saying, no, I will go on a date with you. I will not go on a date with you. And maybe they're okay, we can get there. Based on people's responses is now my first instinct was, how shallow are you? Because then immediately I thought to myself,
brilliant.
Okay, I'm talking to a girl. She says, who's your celebrity crush? Now, I know the right answer, so I'll say Kristen Bell, who is my number 1, who is a normal answer. And I asked her, who is yours? She says Al Roker.
Amazing.
We're not going on the date, right? It's not.
No, we're still going on the date because this girl's a freak.
So
I have many crushes, but our crushes, in theory, have been in the same movie dueling each other. Oh, love Mila Kunis.
My point to you is, so you're saying, great question, judge the hell out of people?
Yeah.
Is there any answer that you would go, oh, honey,
like Hitler.
Okay, other than Adolf.
Published author and accomplished painter.
What if she said Michael Jordan from the Hanes commercial?
With the mustache?
Just saying.
What does she look like? Because she can essentially say anybody.
That's your answer to everything.
Yeah, like what does she look like? Because she looks like Louis Anderson. Oh, I care.
Okay, you're a girl is a solid 6, and she says Louis Anderson. I just think he's so funny. You're like, okay, it doesn't matter. Are we really just getting back to the Danny DeVito theory? The hotter you are, the less weird it is.
Is she a 6 now, or is she a 6 when I was 22? 6 now, absolutely.
Okay. Aunt Marlene says my cousin's nephew could have gotten into Harvard. My father asked how many years are in college. The Duncan guy wants to give the gift card back to me. No thanks, buddy. It has $0 on it. Chicago's 4th annual. You get to name a snowplow. Alfonso Rubiero does the James Vanderbeek picture. That bothered me a lot. The HVAC podcast. Canada's men's Olympics. No Olympic Village for you. Obama says aliens are real, even though there's no evidence.
They're real. And
celebrity crush rejection, absolute red flag, or is that normal?
Yeah, who's asking the questions, the girl or the guy?
The girl is using it as a, no, you do not get to come out with me.
Oh, so she's asking some guy. So you can't say like Roseanne Barr. You better say like someone hot.
Yeah, again, I know the right answers. If I've never met you, I just say Megan Fox and we move on.
Your father. 4 years. He's not my celebrity. Cool, maybe. That made you hear us. 4 years of college.
That's your answer?
That's a terrible thing. It's insane.
Even though he went to a 2-year college, and that is a normal thing as well.
In the context, it's 4 years.
Boozer Day, the podcast.
Your cousin will do Harvard in 2 years.
Thanks.
We'll whip through it like Elle Woods.
To tonight's episode, we had fun. We're going to keep doing this. Zach, I learned a little fun fact. So you know the Hershey Kisses that have the little plume? Sometimes people give them on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Do you know what the code name for them is? The slang?
Chocolate nips.
The Niggly Wiggly.
So you went this whole time without having a Facebook algorithm. You're going to have to get a third account. You can't say that.
Google it.
I don't want to. I'll get banned from Google.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That was one of those Twitter things I saw where it's